Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Hello and welcome to Mark and Kelly's Chips, Tips and Things. So we are out and about in a sunny day in London, and where are we going to?
We are going to Prezzo. So we've not done Prezzo for a long time.
I know it's been a while, but before we get on to that, don't forget you can catch us on our lives every Tuesdays and Fridays at 6:30 PM UK time. And you know what, if you like, you know, trips, tips and things, and you like food reviews and anything like that, and you haven't subscribed, then don't forget to please subscribe. Also, we have a secondary channel, MK Vacays, which is dedicated to our holidays. So now that's just a separate channel. It's going to be dedicated on our holidays. Come over and join us and see what we get up to. Anyway, let's go.
Okay, so on their pizzas, they've got the three types. You've got the classic, which is their 12-inch classic pizzas. The pinza, which is the stretched into a rectangle, which is a slightly fluffier, deeper base. Or the calzone, which is obviously the folded one over. You've got the choice there. You can have your pastas, including your bolognese, which is there. The various, spaghetti with king prawns looks quite nice. Spaghetti with Devon crab also looks good. The al forno, which is the lasagna, and the cannelloni. You've got the classic pizzas, if pizzas are your thing. So the marinara, the margherita, the pepperoni, the goat's cheese and roasted peppers. The tuna pesto, which is new, with bechamel sauce. There's a few others I shall show you there. They do have the pinza, which has got the mushroom and truffle, chicken and roast pepper. If you fancy the calzone, they've got three ones there, including veggie choices there if you want the tre veggie or the tre carne. You can make your own as well if you prefer. If that's not your thing, you have got another choice on the grill, which you can have the beef or chicken, you can have the burger if you prefer, the sausages, and if that's not your thing, you can have salads. They do have the sides with garlic bread, house fries, truffle fries, mixed salad, and a few other mayonnaises and dips if you prefer. So if you're looking for vegetarian, they have got the vegan spaghetti bolognese if you want it. They've got a few other, they got the chicken alfredo rigatoni, which is vegetarian. They have a marinara, of course, which is vegetarian, the margherita. They've got a vegan pepperoni there, the VG sign, mushroom burrata and truffle. They also do a vegetarian burger if you want it, which is a corn burger. Prezzo also have a gluten-free menu if you are gluten intolerant, so they do have that here. The antipasta, there's the pastas as well. They also do gluten-free pizzas if you prefer.
No cucumber and no tomatoes. Now this comes with a vinaigrette, but what's funny is this doesn't even look like a vinaigrette, it looks more like a cheese.
Now we thought this was a cheese. Now sorry, it is very noisy in here, so we're gonna have to So right, you're gonna try and tell me what you think.
Yeah, so I just wanted to say, like, I thought that this was a cheese, but it looks, apparently it's a vinaigrette, so let's try it.
It looks very suspiciously cheese-like, but
it does. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
It's a little bit plain.
Oh, a little bit plain. Oh, that's interesting.
So, where the vinaigrette is just here, and it's not tossed in the salad kind of thing.
Is it a vinaigrette or is it cheese?
No, it's not cheese, but it's a thick vinaigrette.
Yeah, it is very, very thick.
It's thick for vinaigrette. Very thick.
I wonder if that's how it's been stored, or I don't know.
I don't know, but
what's the bacon and the salad like with the chicken?
it's too crispy. I'm a bit confused with that because normally with bruschetta or pancetta or anything like that, it's not normally cooked like that.
Yeah, it does look like almost like a pancetta type thing because it's so thin. I mean, it's way too thin, that bacon.
Yeah, it's too crunchy.
Oh, not for you.
No.
How's the chicken?
It doesn't have that bacon. The chicken's quite nice. It's grilled chicken.
Oh, grilled chicken, okay.
It's quite like, I don't know, I think I was expecting, not that you get much from salads and stuff like that, but I don't know, I was expecting, so I went to a place not too long ago and the salads were delicious and really delicious. But I think if they put some onions and things like that in there, it could be like brighten it up a little bit.
Now, you did ask for no tomato and no cucumber, didn't you?
Yes,
so that,
I did.
That might explain why it looks a little, we have to add that because...
Not so much that, but I'm not a tomato person and not everyone is. And not everyone's a cucumber person, but I think like onions could like
yeah,
brighten it up a little bit.
crispy onions or raw onions?
Raw, both. Why can't, if I was going to have crispy onions or raw, why can't I have both? I'd have red raw onions and crispy onions, that'd be amazing.
Okay, so while we are here, Kelly's going to try the fries. Now the dips are extra. This is £1.50 for the extra.
Yeah. But I don't know how I feel about that. You have to pay for dips. I think that's crazy.
I do think that's a bit cheeky, but anyway, let's go.
This is a garlic mayo, by the way.
Ah, okay.
So let's give it a go. Look, I like fries. They're a little bit crispy. Potato wheel inside. That's a really nice garlic mayonnaise.
Good. Right, I'm going to try these. I'm going to try one at a time. Okay. Again, these are a bit anemic. I expect them to be a bit crispier.
Okay. I mean, I don't mind it.
The garlic mayonnaise is okay. I do think it's cheeky to charge £1.50 for mayo.
Yeah. Yeah.
But chips are okay.
Yeah.
Got the spinning wheel, right, let me try. Right, I'm going to try and I'm going to be honest with you, this wheel is going to get on my nerves, so I'm going to end up just using my knife and fork. Right, I'm already annoyed with it. Right, okay. So this is the goat's cheese pizza. It's okay. I'm a little disappointed because if you look at the thing, normally when you get these come out, there's all little burnt bits in it.
Yeah.
It's a bit anemic, this space.
So it's not charred enough for you?
Not charred enough. I'd like it a little bit more charred. It's nice, it's pleasant, it's very fresh. The star of the show.
Oh yeah, sun-dried tomatoes.
Are the sun-dried tomatoes.
Yeah, I wouldn't have minded. Actually, sun-dried tomatoes on the salad would have been nice. Yeah. Not normal tomatoes.
Yeah, it's okay, it's pleasant, but I've had that.
Right. And this is Amy's pizza. What do you think, Amy?
It's like quite bitter.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the tomato sauce is like pretty.
Okay, so you ordered the margarita and this is a gluten-free.
Yes, that's correct. That's correct. Yes.
Yeah.
And it's quite burnt in as well, as you probably can see on the outside. But
yeah, because it's very thin.
Yeah.
It is
most gluten-free food like pizzas are quite thin.
Right.
So yeah.
Okay, and what about your garlic bread, which is over here?
So I think £6 of this is not really good for what it is.
Yeah.
And it's not very good as well. So.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Okay.
It's okay, but it is what it is.
Alright. So we'll give you our final thoughts when we get outside. So this is garlic bread that comes with. I was going to order separate garlic bread, but if you look at the bread closely, I've just taken a bite out of this one. There's no garlic. The only piece that has garlic on it is this one. There's no garlic on there. There's just a little bit of garlic on there, and that's it. So I do feel like, I don't know. Anyway, we'll give you our final thoughts when we get outside.
Okay, so we are out of Prezzo, which is just there. We've just finished. What did you think?
Okay, so we went to the Prezzo on St Martin's Lane, and I've got to say, I am disappointed. So the salad was okay. I don't understand why. It's sort of like an Italian style restaurant, I would say. Why I didn't have more Italian leaves in my salad. It wasn't that great tasting. There was a tiny bit of dressing on the top. You would see from the picture. There's not that much garlic. And the lady came afterwards. She goes, "Oh, was everything all right?" And I was going, "Yeah, it was okay." And then she was like, "Why?" And then I explained, "Well, there's no garlic on my garlic bread."
You went to this big speech, didn't you?
Yeah, there's no garlic on my garlic bread. I was like, I can't remember if it was like prosciutto or whatever it was. That was all crispy for no reason, because when you go and you have an antipasti, they don't like do that to the bacon and stuff like that. It's all sort of like nice. And there was one piece of avocado for a chicken bacon.
We'll let the car go. Now you can tell we're in central London because you can hear the siren.
For a chicken bacon and avocado salad, there wasn't much avocado in it, and I just felt it was just lackluster. I did ask for no cucumber or tomatoes because I don't like those things. But yeah, it wasn't. I've been to Prezzo before, many times in the past, and it was really good, but I do feel that it's not as good as it used to be.
Well, let's take a step back. So one of the things I think to begin with is that, so we came in and we tried with a taste card. Now we were told, and this is important, you need to book the day before. Okay, fair enough. So we weren't allowed to use a taste card.
But I just want to make a point on that. So the reasoning for not utilising the taste card is because they only have a number of taste cards. But I'm sorry, if somebody's called up and they made the reservation before, you should know how many offers you've given out already, because you would have had calls the day before. So, and they would have to tell you, "Oh, we're using a taste card." So whatever they were saying didn't really match up in my thought process, because before they did it all the time before. What's changed that now you have to call them? Before I could just walk in, tell them at the beginning of the meal, "I've got a taste card," and they would accept it. Now you have to book it the day before.
Well, now the other thing I was going to say is let's take a step back. So that didn't affect our food review. We ordered water, as you can see there. We ordered a bottle of water which Kelly and I shared, but it was warm.
They didn't even, it wasn't even, so I don't always like ice in my drinks, but I do like a cold bottle of water, and the bottle of water hadn't even been kept in the fridge.
No, and it wasn't open when it came to us.
They didn't even bother to open it, and I was just like, okay. And then it was just niggly things after that.
Yeah.
So it wasn't the greatest of experiences. There was one girl in there. She was a lovely lady. She wasn't our server, but she came. She goes, "Oh, is everything okay?" And she was very, very nice. I didn't take her name, but she was really nice. But other than that, it was just mediocre service. It wasn't for me anyway. I don't know about you.
Well, I was going to say, so I mean that was the beginning thing, and then obviously we had the food come in. Now that doesn't affect the food at all. So as you can see, you had your salad, which you've just spoken about. I had the pizza. Now the pizza was okay. The star of that show was definitely those sun-dried tomatoes. They were really nice. They were really sweet. And the goat's cheese was nice in there as well. Like I said, the pizza was okay. It was a little anemic for me. It was, you're gonna say, you expect it under the high heat of a proper pizza oven. It'll have slight sort of burnt marks on it as well. That's natural for a pizza. This one didn't. It was okay. I thought, now Prezzo used to do a larger size pizza, and I don't seem to do that anymore.
Well, you didn't see it anyway.
I didn't see it. If they did, I didn't see it. I agree with Kelly. I think it was Prezzo. I haven't been to Prezzo for a long time.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
It was better before. It was better before. The staff were okay. They were good. They're perfectly pleasant. Our waitress was okay.
I don't know about our waitress, but the other lady, I thought she was very nice. But also, they used to do this thing where if you didn't know which pasta you wanted, you could get half of one pasta and half of another pasta for like £1.50 more or something like that. They don't do that. But the thing is, with a location like this, whether you like the food or you don't like the food or whatever, it doesn't matter, because there's so many people that's just going to go to it anyway.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter whether you like it or you didn't like it. The next person's going to come along and they're going to eat there. Do you know what I mean? So it just so happened. And then we also spoke about Amy's pizza.
Oh yeah, the gluten-free.
So that was gluten-free. And she said that it was that like the tomato was a little bit bitter. It was almost like a little bit sort of tougher, gritty as well. And how was the base? The base was a bit, It was tough. It was tough.
Yeah, like cardboard.
Yeah.
A bit like a giant cracker with pizza topping on it, I think. Yeah.
And so I just felt like it wasn't up to what, I mean, I'm not saying that Prezzo's like high, you know, whatever, but it didn't even reach what those standards should have been. And I just had chicken and bacon salad.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I think for me, I think it was just one of those things. This is a place, if you're not hungry, but if you're slightly peckish, you just want someone to eat, I would pop in. It wouldn't be a place I would go to be out to go out my way though.
I did like the chips, but I felt it was a cheat to charge £1.50 for garlic mayo.
£1.50 for a dip. I mean,
Yeah.
you saw the size of the dip there. It's not a huge dip. It's almost just a squirt in a little bit. I did think that was a bit cheeky.
Yeah, I feel a lot of places are charging for sauces now.
They are,
and dips, and I'm against it. I think it's very ridiculous.
I mean, if you're buying all that food anywhere, I thought at least you could do is get a dip for free. Now the chips for me were okay. They were a bit on the thin side. And again, slightly anemic. I would have liked them a bit crispier. I mean, again,
I liked it.
Okay is the way you describe it. I've got to say, the way I would describe my meal was okay.
Yeah.
Nothing greater than that.
Well, yeah, it was just, if there were other better places for that price, because we spent what, about 70 quid.
Yeah.
Including service charge.
That's for three.
That's for three. There are other places, better places that you can go for £70.
So the burning question I'm going to ask you, as I always do, is would you come again?
No, I could go to Flatiron for cheaper. Flatiron, I get steak. The steak costs £14. It would be cheaper if I went to Flatiron.
I've got to say, I probably wouldn't go to Prezzo again. We would try some of the other chains as well, but for a chain one, Prezzo would not be my first choice. It was better before when we used to go.
It was.
This is pre-pandemic. Again, I'm sorry, Prezzo. It wouldn't be a no for me as well.
Yeah, sorry. Don't get me wrong. I will try it again. I will try a different branch, but not anytime soon.
The food was okay, and like I said,
Yeah.
it was not bad. Don't get me wrong, we're not complaining about the quality of the food. It wasn't terrible, but could have been better.
Yeah, for sure.
Anyway, that's it from Mark and Kelly's trips, tips and things. I hope you enjoyed that video. As always, like, share and subscribe. It helps us make more. And don't forget, we do our live chats every Tuesday and every Friday at 6:30 UK time, where you can talk about anything you like, including the food you just saw today.
And also, don't forget, we have a secondary channel, MK Vacays, where we just concentrate on our holidays. If you want to see what we're doing or catch up on what we're doing on our holidays, then please join us there. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do.
Until then, guys, take care, look after yourselves, and remember, you're never too old to have fun. We'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.
Bye for now.